my god! Wow.
That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. I looked at you on dispatch and I timed you walking in to 321 Dark.
Why
Wait,
is
did you
this
get
sucker
changed?
still standing? Get into the desk.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean,
Get
he's
down.
because he's not a criminal. Yeah, I guess he's free to do what he wants.
Get down.
We can't really order him around, Dark.
He listens.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, he does listen.
Hold on, I need the appropriate soundtrack.
All right, I tell you, I did it that night. I helped.
Whoa,
that person do that
whoa,
thing.
whoa!
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
remember
did it.
asking you to say nothing.
What'd you do? It?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh no.
I did that thing.
Well, you haven't been Mirandized, so I guess.
Oh, do you want to do that? I don't know what that means. But do you want to do that?
No,
Come on,
because I
guy.
don't think we suspect you of a crime.
The crime of passion.
Why don't we get to it?
What?
Why don't we get to
I
the
don't know.
point here?
Yeah, why don't you? I mean, Dark, calm down. Calm down, okay?
Calm
about him.
down.
Sorry about him. We go ahead and tell me where it all started for you, okay? Where the beginning of the situation was.
You guys need to record this or anything, or just you freeballing it?
I think that's Dark. Are you recording this? Where's
I'm
your
writing
lights?
it down in my
Oh, he's writing it down.
in my memory. I've got an eidetic memory.
Whatever
My
that
God,
is.
he's a cyborg cop.
He's
okay,
part AI.
Be
Where
careful.
do you want me to start?
Hold on,
Start where?
let me get this on the recording because my memory's not that great. Hold on.
Okay, I guess he is gonna record it.
God, he really is a bad cop.
He's a bad cop.
Okay, this thing's on. Interviews commencing 15:13 UTC. I'm State Marshal Richard Dog. I'm with State Marshal Gunnar Kane. We're going to be interviewing Flynn Boyager. Is that how you say your name, sir?
If you want to say it like that, yeah.
It sounds fancy. It's cool.
It's more fancy than Bobard, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Captain
Bye-bye.
Veronica Mars is here too. I'm just here for fun and moral support.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it away, Gunnar.
All right, go ahead and start with your story.
Okay. So it first started off with me going to the Ambo Bay at the hospital located on Crusade Road. If you know what hospital I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah,
We're the ones asking the questions here.
Well, I just want to specify. Make sure you know where I'm going.
No, you can ask questions if you like as well.
Okay. Does anyone have a drink? I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, I got one for you.
You can have. Thank you.
Now you want handouts. Interesting.
It's my bribe. Okay, so
Another one on the table for you.
That was not a bribe. He was just thirsty. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, so I was there. I look across the street and I see Vivi standing across the street next to a black car with a man wearing a black helmet, basically blacked out, and I get worried. And so I call her while I was heading home because at the time I was getting ready to go to bed. And I said, Are you okay? I'm worried. You're over there with someone blacked out. And she said, I'm fine. He's blacked out for my safety because I'm guessing whoever she was talking to, if she was seen with, would put her in danger. And this isn't the first time she said that to me. She said it on another occasion. I can't exactly remember what that occasion was, but she has said that she was meeting with someone, and that if she was seen with them, that she would probably get hurt. So I called her about that. And then while I arrive at home, and while I'm at home, she says to someone in the ambo bay. I'm assuming the ambo bay. I'm not entirely sure. She says, "I'm gonna take life flight out. If you love me, you won't question it." So then I say to her, are you okay? What's happening?" And she doesn't respond properly. She then it then like goes quiet for a couple of seconds, and I say, "Vivi, are you okay?"
And you were on the phone with her at this point. Just
Yeah,
okay.
I was on the phone from me leaving the amber bay to go home. And then when this bit happened that I'm talking about now, I was at home in my house. And
She said, I'm taking life flight out. What's she after that?
she said, "I'm taking life flight out. If you guys love me, you won't question it." I think she was talking to someone in the amber bay. I'm not sure who. I know Violet was in G at the time, and I think two other people were, but I'm not entirely sure who she said that to. So, yeah. So yeah, a couple seconds go by with her not saying anything, and I say, "Hey, Vivi, you okay?" She says, "Yeah, I'm just." Don't quote me on this, but she said something along the lines of, "I'm just hot dropping someone off on a roof for no reason at all." And I'm like, "Oh," and again, I'm like, "Are you sure you're okay? I'm worried about you." She says, "Yeah, no, I'm fine, honestly." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I'm trying to think. We were talking in between that about like just personal things about EMS stuff. I honestly can't remember. It wasn't important to the overall situation. But I was just like, "Hey, I just want to make sure you're doing okay," and all that. It was basically me just talking to her friend to friend. And after that, uh, she says something to me saying that she's back at the hospital and she's fine. And then she suddenly hangs up. I then call Violet, who was there at the time, and I said to her, "Hey, I'm worried." She suddenly hung up on me and she was doing something. And then Violet tells me that she was there in the Amber Bay talking to, I believe, what's her name? Nana? Is that her name, Veronica?
Who?
There is someone named Nana.
Nana, yeah. Yeah, Violet said that she was talking to Nana after she hung up on me suddenly. I don't know why she hung up on me, but she did. That's as much as I can remember. If I might be blanking on some things, though. I'm not entirely sure.
When you saw Vivi across the street with the blacked out man, how did you know it was her?
Because she was standing on the outside of the car, and she got in the car, and I could see through the front of the window because she was wearing her EMS uniform. She was wearing a bright blue, the light blue uniforms that we wear.
Gotcha. Have you ever seen her meet with a blacked out person before?
I haven't seen her, but she has told me she's going to meet someone, and she couldn't tell me who.
When was
Gotcha.
that?
I couldn't tell you. This was like a week before this all happened. She said to me that she was going to meet someone. Oh, I said, "Oh, who?" And she said, "I can't say, it's for my own safety." So I didn't question it.
So while you were on the phone with her, and she
Mhm.
said, "I'm grabbing life flight out," she said that to somebody. Then presumably while she's in life flight, you're still on the phone with her. What does she say during that whole time? Is
Well,
she speaking to anybody? Is she speaking to you?
she was speaking. So I was there trying to speak to her, but then she was trying to speak to the person that was in the helicopter with her. So it was like a mishmash of conversations going on. but she was talking to someone else in the helicopter. And then I said, "Are you sure you're okay?" She then said, "Yeah, I'm just dropping someone off on a roof for no reason at all." Or hot dropping. I can't, again, don't quote me. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said something along the lines of, "I'm just dropping someone off on a roof."
And what was she saying to this person that she was with?
I couldn't tell you. And it was a mishmash of me and her having a conversation and her having a conversation with the person. It was like there was so many like conversations going on. I cannot tell you confidently what she said to him.
How long do you think it was from the time that you think she might have taken that flight out to when she was coming back with the helicopter? Do you have any idea?
Mm, I don't know. Again, because I was on the phone with her for at least 10-ish minutes, and I called her as I was leaving the Amber Bay to go home, and I was at my house for the rest of the call.
Do you have any idea who she might have been taking somewhere in the
I
helicopter?
have an idea. I have an idea of who it could be.
Who's
I
it?
don't. A guy called Seamus.
And why do you think it's him?
I've been told by someone in EMS that it was him. Like they say it was him, as well as Vivi has confidently told me that she had a thing for him, and I feel like he's the only one she would risk her job for and possibly her life.
When you say a thing, you mean romantically?
Yeah, she mentioned to me at least twice throughout the last month.
Okay. Have you spoken to her since this incident?
No, I've she's she's locked herself in her room at our house. I've knocked on her door repeatedly. No, no one's answered, and I've slept outside their door hoping to catch her, but still nothing.
Have you ever seen this Seamus McCarthy at your house?
No, I've met him before, but I haven't seen him at the house. No.
Right. Dana, what you got? Any questions?
I think that's most of the questions I had.
Yeah, I think I'm good too. Could I get your phone number and your ID just flash really quick?
Yeah. Do you want me just to tell you my phone number or just?
Yeah, tell me so I can write it down if you don't mind.
I do have one more question, actually. So,
Yeah.
from the time you had the phone call, that you started the phone call, to the time that you hung up and called Violet, you said that was about 10 minutes, you think?
10-ish minutes. Yeah, that's how
Okay.
long the phone call lasted.
All right.
Again, I don't want to say for definite how long it was, but it was around the 10-ish minute mark.
Gotcha.
You can. I'm perfectly happy for you to subpoena around that time if you want to look at the phone calls exactly.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah, that'd be
If
great.
that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just do
I
it for
can
that
tell-
that day.
Yeah.
Just so we can.
How? Yeah, so we can do.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, so according to my phone, this would have been around 5 days ago because I messaged her saying I'm heading to bed, and then that's when I called her after because I saw her again in that car. So around 5 days ago it would have been.
All right, sorted then.
Gotcha.
Just for the record, you're giving us permission to spin your records for that day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Can you just read out your phone number for me?
Yep. Yeah. Now let me check. It is 420 320 0528.
All right. Yeah, I've got no more questions for now. Thank you very much for your statement.
I'm so sorry if it was useless.
No, not at all, mate. Yeah, you've helped us out. You know, we're just trying to get the bottom of everything about what happened, and now we need as many sides of the story as we can, and we've got yours now. So thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I okay to ask one more thing?
Sure.
I hate I'm doing this in the first place. If you need to use like my name in a statement or anything, you can. But if you don't have to, I'd rather just stay anonymous if that's okay. If that's not a possibility,
Sure.
then I'm fine with it still though.
We can absolutely do our best to make sure that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make any promises I can't keep, but if you know it does get to the point where we do need to release your name, then I'll come and speak to you about it first. All right?
Yeah. I don't know Seamus, but I don't know if he'd be happy with me snitching on her. I feel like I'm snitching. I don't know.
Listen, I
I
get
don't
it. You've been put in a pretty difficult situation, mate. But you know, in my humble opinion, you're doing the right thing. So
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
this interview's going to be ending at 15:27 BST. Bastard shit. Okay, that's all done. Thank you very much, Flynn.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy your first time in the interrogation room, mate?
Oh, this isn't my first time.
What?
He
I-
used to be
I-
a criminal.
I used to be a criminal.
Oh, everybody's
He
a
turned
criminal
his
these
life
days.
around. He turned his life around. Look at him now, an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, it's good to see, man. It's good to see you.
He's actually a really very good EMS.
That's a lie. I'm
That's
horrible.
good.
No, you're not. You're really good.
Now I understand this. Is the whole thing where we're walking faster and they're walking slow, so we have to keep stopping. I hate.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't you guys just walk faster?
I like to keep an eye on my enemies.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's a bit too late to play bad cop. This is over with.